Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Interlagos, Brazil. 14th race of a 16-race season. We're almost there. Good evening. It's JTK's fan in the chat. One of many. Very popular driver, of course. Big night tonight. Of course, nothing can be finalised, but there's a lot of people that can put themselves in a really good position. Let's take a quick look at the evening Michelle. Let's take a quick look at the drivers' standings when it decides to load for me, of course. I know that JTK's winning the championship. There we go. Right. So I've got JTK on 190 points, which is quite a big gap, to Connor on 157. So I think, let me just get this right. So that'll put him on 216. Let me know. No, he can't quite win it tonight, I don't think. Anyway, Tom is in third position on 136. Ben in fourth on 134. Leg Schrader with 104 points in fifth position at the minute. Followed by the two Alpines, Petronal and Gareza on 94. And then a big gap to 56 points with Gareza. Still only two drivers yet to score points. We won't out them in the chat. And as for the constructors' standings, well, as we know, wasn't the greatest week for the Saubers last week, so they have just dropped back a bit. We could this season see a driver from a team that doesn't win the constructors winning the championship. We've got Red Bull in first anyway on 237, which is obviously JTK's team. We had the Saubers in second on 209, dropped down a place last week. As I mentioned, they had a poor week, really. Ferrari's in third on 196, McLaren's with 193. So not much of a gap between the top four there in the constructors. The Astons are in fifth on 169 points. Alpines have 150. And we go down to the Williams on 61, Haas 58, Mercedes 45, and right at the back, the racing Red Bull Racing Visa Cash App team on 8 points. But I will say that for most of the season they didn't have permanent drivers, and if you look at where's the race results here, or even the driver standings might show it. Yeah, Invade has got 6 of those points for the RBs, and has only been racing the last week or two. So the future looks bright for that RB team. To be fair, they're looking decent for the future. See everybody just getting in the lobby now. So I'm going to pour myself a little drink before we start. Let's see, both McLarens in. Seth's in the Red Bull, waiting on JTK still. Here comes Petronal. Should be a good night tonight. Brazil, I think, very much a favourite track, both from a racer and a fan perspective. A lot can happen here. Here's JTK coming into the lobby. So both Red Bulls in. Actually, Seth in the Red Bull this week. Does that mean that Is he filling in? I think he is, isn't he? Let me just check. I don't want to get this wrong. I'm going to have a look. Yeah, I'm guessing Mintoki's not racing this week. Which is a shame. She had a good few weeks since she's made her debut. I'm just checking the attendance. Yeah, she's unable to make it this week. Leg Schrader not here either. And Invade also not racing. Helen's not racing, but he'll be spectating and doing the lobby and whatnot. Oh, I needed that. I didn't realise how thirsty I was. So 11 in so far. I think we've got 16. We can talk about the circuit when we get into qualifying, I guess. Talk weather. Definite chance of rain is Brazil, and if it rains, I think it'll rain quite heavily. But we'll have to see. Short quali as always, which is an 18-minute session. Get as many laps in as you can or as you want. I think we'll see the usual suspects up there. It's a quick circuit. It's 36 laps, but they do go by quickly. Unless it's raining, then it can really extend the length of this race, which we're not fussed about, obviously. Close to the end of the season, as I said. Just 2 races to go after tonight, and if I can find my phone, I'll tell you which ones they are. My phone's been really slow recently, so and I don't know why. There we go. There's a calendar. I have to wait 8 years for the picture to load. There we go. So we've got Qatar next week, which is it's a very fast track and very little room for error. And then we will finish the season at the Yas Marina in Abu Dhabi. And I think it'll come down to the last race of the season. You look now, and I think JTK is the favourite to retain his title, which Connor now he's gonna have to find another level these next 3 races. You can't afford to be dropping points now. Might need some help from Blue Golgi in the other McLaren. Of course, Connor will probably say, "Yeah, I'm in the McLaren. I'm a loser like Lando Norris. That's why I'm second." But cause I know he's not a big fan of Lando. I am, but he's not. If he wasn't white, I'd say Connor was racist against Lando. But no, sure, give it his all from now to the end. As I say, 3 races. There's plenty of time. Mike got his update done very quickly, which I'm not surprised. I don't think it was a big update. It's minor changes. As it's an EA Codemasters game, probably not for the best. So we will be missing. We're missing Arbon, and Sam is not in yet. Maybe one or two more. People starting to ready up. I'm surprised Connor's not the first to ready up. He does like a quick ready up, does Connor, in fairness. He's normally on the dot, 8 p.m. UK. Right, that's it, I'm ready. I think it looks like one or two might be running late. See if we can get them in during qualifying, or if they can get in quickly now. Oh, it looks like we're going to get underway with 12. So I think 3 or 4 missing still. But the start time is the start time. It's there for a reason. We're not going to sit here all night. Obviously, if they're available during qualifying, they will get an invite. Oh, my headset is really loud. That beeping. Oh, the only one not to ready up was Connor. That's for a change. It's opposite day. So yeah, here's Brazil, Interlagos. A very, very nice circuit. One of my favourites. I love to race here. I think the balance between the technicality of it and um, and the fact that it's still a fast racing circuit, I love it. It is one of my favourites. I'm just getting the setups ready, of course, at the start of the session. Could be a good night here for the Ferraris and the Red Bulls in terms of the constructors. Also, the McLaren's got 2 in as well. My main man, Ice One, who, if you were watching my stream last Sunday, had a terrific race at Singapore. So he's going to be first out. And whether we're going to get... I mean, it looks in qualifying, it looks very nice. It's blue skies, but you never know during the race, do you? It's one of those. Could see rain. So we've got a McLaren coming out, and it is Connor going to be first out. Going to put down a time very, very early here. And put some pressure on JTK maybe. You see this pit lane is very awkward. If you get this wrong, you could end up with wing damage before you've even come out of the pits. And here he is. Only one out so far. Oh, we've got a couple more coming out. Got a Red Bull, that's Seth. And Mike as well in the Williams. Both out. And we've got the Mercedes of the Donster. The main man, the Donster, is coming out. Now you can see gradually both Asses are coming out as well. Yeah, we're starting to get some cars around. If it turns out that in total we do have 12 drivers, that's going to make for a good qualifying, because there's space for you to put a fast lap in. Shouldn't be too much traffic. Anyway, here comes Connor. This is the final corner of the track. Got to get DRS down here, so you've got to get as much as possible. Very awkward turn 1 and 2. You see a downhill blind chicane into turn 1. And turn 3, left-hander, long left-hander. Then another DRS section. Good for overtaking here. The main overtaking spot is in sector 3, but you can do it there as well. And there's the double left-hander up the hill into the, you might call it a long right-hander or a double right-hander. There you go. Left-hand hairpin back up the hill. Again, another double right-hander back down the hill. And a long sweeping left-hander into another long sweeping left-hander. Sector 3 now, very fast lap. Might get a little bit of a toe here. I think he might, you know. DRS enabled, and over the start finish line, let's see what sort of time he can put in. That's a 107.1, so that's a good time early on. His teammate there in the other McLaren, Blue Doggy, giving him a bit of a helping hand. Let's get on board with JTK then and see what he can do. Given his position on the track, looks like he's not going to get a toe. It looks like maybe clean air, but not going to get a boost. So we've got some other times coming in. Patronal with a 108.0, oh, 107.2 for Husky, and you saw there big snap there from JTK, really push it to the limits. Jesek with a 179. Seth Martin's put in a 108.1 and a 108.6 for the Donster. There we go. Into sector 3 already. We had a purple sector 1 from JTK. Not sure about sector 2. I think he would have lost quite a bit of time with that. Trying to get the car under control. Putting as much out of the left-hander as possible towards the end of the track there. A 107.5, which is not bad considering you know you would fancy him to have a lot more in the tank than that. But it's a decent lap to start off with. That's your banker lap. Now you can really push. Track limits. As Liam apparently goes faster in sector 2 there. Track limits are an issue. Trying to get a bit of a toe off his teammate. A 108.0, that's good enough for 7th as it stands. So we've got 11 cars already put in a time. I think everybody's on an in-lap right now. And looking decent. Connor is up on his time as well. Not messing about here. Is he going to double fast lap? He's going to pit back in. Okay, he is up on his time here. 107.1. So he's not that far in front of Husky. He's putting a stellar lap, to be fair. Just checking. Jesek's slightly up on his time as well. So it's going to be interesting. Mike just coming out now, looking for a bit of. Oh, Jesek's really slowed down. So let's get on board with Mike, who's on an out lap, and as you can see, really fighting with the car there. We'll see what he can do on his first lap, but he's got a lot of clean track here. This could be an interesting lap if you can hook it all up. We have seen Mike can be ridiculously fast. So here he goes. Into turn 1, 2 and 3. Oh, slight adjustment there. Oh, he's almost out of control. Right up on the curve. So 17.5 in sector 1. There's a double left-hander then up the hill. That's there, after that first left-hander, is where it's quite easy to invalidate your lap, and during the race you might see 1 or 2 warnings for track limits. Looking smoother here in sector 2, to be fair, Mike. I think he struggled a bit through turns 1 to 3. Purple sector 2, a 51.7 through 2 sectors, not bad at all. Only a second between the top 10 drivers at the minute. This is what Brazil is. It's very close. That's a 108.3, puts him 11th. So yeah, that first sector really damaged his lap time there. Got plenty of time though to get another couple of runs in. Let's go on board with Seth, actually, who's slightly up on his time, and that's through the 1 sector, over a 10th up. So, oh, and a big snap oversteer there. It's very it's a very close qualifying, so it won't take a lot to move up a lot of positions. You know, 2 tenths and he's up into 5th here. So he's a 10.5 quicker. Of course, as qualifying goes on, you would imagine the track evolves and we'll see fast laps all round. So here comes Seth with a 107.9. Look, up to 7th position there. Liam's just come over the start-finish line to start his fast lap, so we'll get on board with Liam. We'll see as many different people as possible in qualifying, of course. Connor's on an out lap, looking to improve the time. Just starting his fast lap, actually. So we'll have to keep an eye on his time. We're not using the curb on the inside. See that left-hander there. I think that's turn 4. So that could be interesting. One thing during the race, you know, that's a different line through there, is what I mean. But yeah, one thing for the race, when the pit stops happen at any point, whether it's due to a safety car or whatever, the exit to the pit lane, it can get a bit messy. And I don't mean Lionel. Because where you come back onto the track, people are in a DRS zone and they're possibly trying to overtake each other. So let's see what Liam can do. Looks like it's going to be an improvement, and it's a 107.6. Moves up to 5th position. Quickly get on board with Connor and see what sort of time. Connor's invalidated. Probably going to go for another lap after this. Connor loves that double out lap. And it works well for him in qualifying, in fairness. So let's see. He's going to stay out and he's going to go for it this lap, I imagine. Yeah. The entrance to the pit lane, by the way, is awkward. I've had incidents there myself. It's kind of a right-left chicane, and if you misjudge it, you've got to really slam on the brakes, and you can have someone going to the back of you. It's a very awkward pit lane all round. Let's check Connor's sector 2 time here. Very smooth. You saw Mike was struggling to keep the car under control. Connor, the polar opposite of that around here right now. Everything looking very smooth. 2 tenths up. It's been a very good lap. He's going to break the 107 barrier. Not quite, but it is an improvement. He's now got a almost 2 tenths of a gap between himself and Husky. Blue Goggy down on his time. JTK's out. Oh, and that's really wide from JTK. I think that's going to cost him a lot of time. Running in 5th at the minute, JTK. Only 3/10 away from 2nd, but half a second down on Connor is quite surprising, really. Not having the greatest of qualifying sessions, but we do know that he'll come out at the end and he'll more than likely put in a big lap. We'll see what happens. Yeah, he's down on his time. He's going to just come in. I think he might just come into the pits here. Let's see. No, he stayed out. I'm surprised at that. It's actually improved slightly. He had a good end to the lap. 107.4, good enough for 4th place. Elmo. Look it up in sector 2 here. And we'll see comparatively in the hairdryer sounding Haas. Very, very slightly up on his previous time. Purple sector 2, allegedly, we can't trust the telemetry on the track map on the right, always. Backing off, actually. Surprising. Maybe that snap of oversteering isn't going to be good enough to improve his lap time, which is fine. Obviously can go again. Plenty of time, actually. Oh, Seth well down on this time. See what Ice one's doing. There were a lot of people kind of being forced into doing fast laps here. I think that's Husky. Yeah, there's Husky. Let's see what he can do. Currently running 2nd position. Connor's in the pits. I don't know. He's done 3 runs. Might not have the tyres to do another one. Might want to save a set of softs for the race. I guess we'll have to see if he comes back out. End of sector 2. Husky is, I assume, yeah, a long way down on his time. Let's get on board with Liam in the Ferrari. And we'll see if he can improve. We've got a 107.6 for Liam so far. 6/10 behind Connor in 1st position. Using a little bit of the IRS just to get yourself maximum speed when you cross that start finish line. And as you see on the outlap, they go quite wide on the over the start finish line and the left-hander before it. But when you're doing a fast lap, you cut as much of that out. It's just so you get you're taking a wider line, so you get more track to pick up speed. Looking decent here, Seth. Sorry, Seth is the type of veteran. I've got his name on my mind. Liam. We'll have to see. Sector 2 is always a good place to see comparatively how they're doing. Yeah, Connor has come out for another outlap as well. I think he'll do 2. Three-tenths up. It'll be a big time this to put him up into 4th, maybe even 3rd if he can pinch a 10th in the in sector 3. We'll see now. Yeah, that's wow. It's a 3rd position. Yeah, a 107.244. That's 300ths quicker than Blue Goggy. Excellent lap there from Liam. So we've got the Ferraris in 2nd and 3rd. Ben's on his way back out of the pits, I think. This is Connor's 1st fast lap. I think you'll see how he's going and then take it from there. Easily got time to get round again. Now Husky stayed in, and Blue Goggy stayed in. Oh, Husky's out now. I wonder if Blue Goggy's coming out. Yeah. We're going to have everybody out on track. I think Husky might fancy himself a pole position tonight. I think someone might go sub 107. It's going to be close though. You see Connor, 5 thousandths of a second quicker than his fastest lap so far. Well, that's a 107.008. So it's not going to be Connor going under the time. I think JTK's further forward. Yeah, let's check JTK then, about to start his fast lap. Currently running 5th, which he'll be slightly disappointed with, I imagine, and Connor will be very happy with. But as I've mentioned previous, he does like to put that lap in at the end where you're just like, wow, how's he managed that? So 600ths down so far. It's going to be this lap or no lap. You've got 8 seconds left in qualifying. You get 3 minutes to finish your lap. If you're taking 3 minutes to get round into Lagos, then you've got a problem, to be honest. So that's qualifying officially over. One car officially finished. That's Ice One. Seth obviously is not in the session. DNF. So, will JTK be able to put it on pole? No. Second though is decent. Husky slightly down, I think. It's going to be close. Yeah, slightly down. Husky on this time. Liam's going into the pits. Blue Goggy's about to come round. Has absolutely sent it into the wall. The Donster is good to go. I think, yeah, that's everybody done. So there's qualifying for you. And it's going to be Connor sitting pole position with a very good time. Almost 2 tenths quicker than JTK. Nobody could break the 107 tonight. But, yeah, so front row of Connor and JTK. The championship leader and second position. The second row of the Ferraris. We've got Blue Goggy in the other McLaren in 5th. The Donster in 6th. Patronal 7th. Elmo and Jessek in the 2 Hasses, 8th and 9th. Mike 10th. Seth 11th. And Ice One will be doing the old last to first challenge tonight. I think we're just waiting on Elmo to actually get put in the pits here, or what? Because clearly nobody else is actually on a fast lap. And you see Blue Goggy there. Decided he had enough. I'm going to put this into the wall. We'll keep that image up. That's there we go. Just sat there contemplating life as a McLaren driver. But yeah, that's qualifying over. And as we see, very close. Less than half a second between the top 9 drivers. Less than a second between the top 11. So, as you can see and as you can tell, it's going to be a very close race, this. And I think there's quite a few drivers. I think any of those top 9, given their times, little bit of luck, and they could really be looking at a race win. So the first 3 corners, as you've seen already, as we've got, looks like a fully dry session. Doesn't look like rain at all. Although Brazil, it can come fast. Everyone just sorting the strategy and their fuel levels out. But as you saw in qualifying, the first 3 turns very awkward. Now adding to that you're going to be side by side with another driver, possibly more. People are going to be making moves. There can be, and there has been previously, incidents through those 3 corners. And hopefully we don't get any, but it's definitely a possibility, that's for sure. So, looking good for now. We have the formation lap, which gives us a chance to check the tyres out. So, we have Liam, Mike and Seth on hard tyres, everyone else on mediums. Pretty simple strategies here, medium hard or hard medium. It's not complicated. 10 car lengths is the rule. You have to stay within 10 car lengths of the car in front. A soft medium strategy. Well, that's not going to happen, is it? Because nobody started on softs. That's why you never trust what the game tells you the strategy is. Connor probably going to slow down quite a bit here. He's done the old Kimi Räikkönen, not weaving to warm his tyres up, just straight round. You don't want to be sat too long, having your tyres get colder. No dodgy stuff, please. Ice one's just about, yeah, it's just about made it in time. That's fine. So, here we go then. Get on board with JTK to see the lights. Lights are out and we're underway, and it's a good start from JTK. Side by side, he's got the inside line into turn 1. Has managed to get through on Connor. Connor will come back through. He's trying to a little bit of a touch there, not much. Actually, Husky looks like he's trying to get through on Connor. Connor's just about going to hold that position. See, everybody got through safely. Oh, Connor going really wide. Husky's managed to get through there. Connor just taking that position back though. Yeah, great start from JTK. Not such a great start from Connor. I do think the starting in second, not great always, but on this track, because of getting that inside line into turn 1, you can make an early movement, and he has done that. You see everybody bunched up, nothing between them. Mike's had a bit of a incident there. Doesn't look like he's got damage, so he just had a little bit of a spin. Took the scenic route, and there's JTK putting in the fastest lap. Connor, he's going to send it down the inside through turn 1. Going to do the same to JTK as what was done to him. DRS enabled, and that is a really nice pass there from Connor. Let's look further down. Liam in the Ferrari looking to take Blue Goggy here. JTK actually, let's get back to the front, has sent Connor wide again. 2 laps in a row, Connor's gone really wide. That same corner. No penalties as yet, which is always good to see. As Jesek takes 7th position from Petronal. They're going to stay with the at the front here. As you see there, they're side by side basically. And looks like Jesek has secured that position at least for now. Blue Goggy is looking. He's just having a little look on Husky. Just to remind ourselves of the tyres. You see Liam's drop back. mainly because of the tyre. And Connor and JTK again side by side. Connor going around the outside this time. Two Trailer Park girls. And again has managed to get through, but there's because of the DRS here, he's going to have JTK attacking him very, very quickly. As you can see, JTK looking to make the pass. Connor this time doesn't go wide, holds the line, and holds first position. That was pretty nice there. These top four now just starting to try and make a move. It's difficult. It's not the longest of laps, as you've seen, because of where the two DRS zones are. Very difficult to gap somebody. Makes for good racing though. Makes for close racing. Could end up with a big DRS train. As you see, Ice One first driver in 10th position that doesn't have DRS. In fact, Seth and Mike behind don't have DRS either. Blue Goggy does make that pass. DRS coming in handy there. JTK's not gonna make a move into turn one. As you've got a caution in sector 3, that's Mike. Keep that going. He is still going. We're all good. We're still under racing conditions. As now you see JTK making the move. Connor's going to go around the outside again. Not too wide though. Mike's retired from the session. He didn't make it into the pits. And so we've got a safety car, an early safety car. He should at least try and get into the pits. And that's our first non-finisher of the day. Don't think we can see anybody pitting in at this stage. Too early in the race. I'll be surprised. Unless someone's carrying a bit of damage, then they'll just come in and get to the back of the pack. But no, I don't see it. Well, first safety car of the evening. I imagine we'll get at least one more. Of course, we've got the old cliche of safety cars making more safety cars because you get incidents on the restart. You have to see there's Husky and Liam. I think Husky's coming in the pits here. I think he's going to go. Is he going to go on the mediums and do a double medium here? Oh no, Husky's on the medium. I wonder why he's pitting in the hards. That's a long way to go on one set of hard tyres. The Donsters come in. Patronal's come in as well. Seth's come in. I think Seth might have had damage. So the 5 at the bottom there, from 7th down, have all pitted in, and I'm a little bit surprised at that. I think it's too early. Unless you think there's going to be another safety car, and if you do, then why go into the hard tyres unless you think it's going to come late? I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's the OP strat right now. I'll be surprised if these hard tyres do 30 laps. Well, I mean they'll do 30 laps, but they'll get around 30 laps, but not in peak condition is what I'm trying to say. They're going to be ruined at the end. The safety car's going to stay out for another lap, I think. So just enough time to get, well, plenty of time actually to get Ice One and Seth back to the back of the pack here, and everyone's going to be bunched up, which is good to see. That's good. Everybody close. There's no DRS on the first lap after a safety car. But as soon as that second lap starts, because of where the first DRS zone is, you get it quite quickly, because you go through turn 1, 2 and 3, and there you are, you've got the safety car. They're coming down the straight that I'm talking about. You'll get DRS pretty much straight away on that second lap. Fully expect the safety car to come in this lap. Somebody's coming out of the pits. It's Seth. Will that cause the safety car to stay out more? I don't know. That's gone back onto the hard tyres. It's a strange one, that. Yeah, as for the restart, it is Connor leading the pack, so I expect him to back them up as much as possible and then just go for it. He loves an early restart. That is his strategy when it comes to the safety car. Yep, safety car in this lap. Just really move quickly there. So everybody in a big big line here. Everyone bunched up. There you go, Connor just slowing everything down, and then he's gone. Let's see who's been caught out on a restart. I think Goggy's had a good restart there. He has. JTK's not had a terrible one either. And Husky's gone through on Elmo. That's a good pass, that. You can see the Donster just behind Elmo now. These guys on the newer tyres. The Donster, yeah, the Donsters make the pass up to 7th position. And those new hard tyres. Back up to the front, you can see Connor with about a half a second advantage. So, good restart for him. Elmo drops down to 9th now. Let's see if he's carrying any damage. No, he's not. I thought he might, you know, there was the possibility that he was. You can see how hard it is to gap somebody here on a restart. Elmo down to 10th now. Battling with Seth. Side by side. Managed to get the position back at least. Elmo's going to be without DRS though. He's going to be under pressure from both Seth and Ice One. And they pass the start finish line. There we go. DRS enabled. Just a cheeky little look there. I saw that from JTK trying to get through. As Husky put in the fastest lap there of the race so far. I expect that to be. I expect that to change towards the end. As JTK is going to send it around the outside here, and has got the position from Connor. So exactly what I said would happen after the restart. Connor going around the outside here. Is he going to have enough space? He's going to get the inside line. And he's managed to, that's a really, really nice pass. If you can hold it, not quite. Not really the set. Oh, you've got to be careful here that they don't lock up together. Yeah, Connor just backing off slightly. That's not actually a bad idea. He's right on board with Blue Goggy, currently in 3rd position in the McLaren. Connor could do with Blue Goggy passing JTK as well, just to give him a bit of breathing room. Well, there goes Connor, and Blue Goggy looks like he's close. He's not quite managed to make the pass. That would have been, perfect for Connor there, giving himself a bit of room. JTK on the inside this time. Quite an easy pass. Blue Goggy solid there in 3rd though. You see Liam just behind. Nothing in it, and Jessek just behind, nothing in it. We can go down to Husky again, nothing in it. You can see and the Donster just a little bit behind, but still not a lot in it. And he's closed the gap. You see Husky about to pass Jessek, I would imagine. Got the inside line here. Yeah, that's a nice pass. Lots of lockups. Lot of smoke coming off the tyres. Go down to Petronal, who's very close. In 8th position, but you see how close everyone is. This top 8. Get back up to Blue Goggy. Oh, just about. JTK has now moved down to 3rd. Let's see if the McLarens can box him off. No, Blue Goggy's had to pull out there. Momentarily up to 2nd position, but not quite. Let's see if Husky can get through on his teammate. At the minute, even though JTK is passing early in the lap, because of Connor getting that DRS, he's managing to pass late on, but it's after the start-finish line, so it's going to be an interesting one, that. Maybe Connor will strategically hold back one lap. You see, there's nothing in it between them. Connor is really going for it through this more technical sector 2. I'm not scared to have a go. It's side by side with JTK. See Goggy's point of view. Connor's going to make the pass again, I would imagine, here. Oh, Goggy's got some momentum here. Can he make it stick this time? It looks like he's going to. That's great news for Connor. Now, is Goggy going to go for first place? Is he going to go all out, or is he going to try and hold up those behind him slightly? Let's get on board with JTK then. He's had a good time of... Oh, whoa! Big snap of oversteer there. Goggy doing his job here. He's doing a job for the team. He needs to just back ever so slightly, just even if it's just a few hundredths, try and back JTK up a little by little, you know, just hold him up slightly. That's it. That's what you do. It's a team game at the end of the day. Connor is right in it for the championship. Given Seth's position 2, even if Blue Goggy eventually ends up losing his place to JTK, with Connor being in first, it's going to be good for the constructors for the McLaren. So this is quite clever here. You see the gaps. It's very close, yeah. Goggy not. He probably could have at least tried to make a pass there. Not worried about it. JTK 6/10 down on Connor now, and Connor, because of how close Blue Goggy is, he's managing to keep up with Connor, and then just slowing everyone down a little bit during the middle part of the circuit. Very, very clever. That's 7/10 now, the gap. I said it before, regular viewers of the stream will know that, and I'll say it now, you don't want to be third in a DRS train, because it's almost impossible to get past that guy in front of you. He has got a really good exit here, JTK. Connor's going to be in trouble. He's going to have enough. JTK with a nice pass. Blue Goggy there. Not the easiest pass to make cleanly, but he's done it. And credit to him for doing that. Very good. JTK now attacking through the middle sector as well. I love how these aren't messing about, waiting just for the DRS. They're absolutely going for it in all parts of the circuit. You see Liam's just dropped back to half a second down as Connor's gone through. Blue Goggy's going to manage to get through as well. JTK suffering there, not having the DRS. Blue Goggy's got to do the job again of holding JTK up as much as he possibly can. Not easy. It's not easy to hold anybody up on this track, but when it's JTK, it's even worse. It's getting a little bit overcast, I think. Just keep an eye out for any spots of rain. It's certainly not sunny anymore, so we'll have to see. Patronal goes through on the Donster. We're going to stick at the front. This is the main battle. The gap of about 7/10. JTK probably will catch up here a little bit on Connor at least, because he'll have DRS, but yeah, difficult. Blue Goggy's going through this time. He's decided that I'm going to make a move. Connor's still got DRS, so he shouldn't have a problem. Let's see how close this race is. Still, everybody in the top 8 has DRS, and that's the first 3 second. Oh no, it's not. Has Ice One got that at the same time? Multiple warnings that will be track limits. So Connor back in first position. Blue Goggy going to try and hold up JTK a little bit again. Doing the best job he can for the team here. A very good race. Well, Connor's decided to come in. Lap 15. It is about that time, to be fair. Oh, and a 10 seconds penalty for Connor. Speeding in the pit lane. Oh, no. That's awful. Jessek's out. So that's going to affect things. It's a safety car. That's probably going to save Connor. He's going to have to pit in again. But... oh... I mean, he could go on to another set of mediums, a fresh set of mediums, and that'll last him the rest of the race, and he can get rid of that 10 seconds. Well, it's going to be right at the back. Ooh, it's going to be tough for Connor now. He's going to have to make his way through it. A very, very close pack, lots of DRS. I expect everybody to start pitting in now as well. Might as well, there's a safety car. Yeah, Connor down into 9th position, which wouldn't be too bad had he not got that 10-second penalty. He's going to have to come in and serve that. Also, he's been very unlucky that he pitted and then the safety car came out. So let's see. Yep, Blue Goggy's in the pit, JTK's coming in, Liam's coming in. Husky's staying out. Husky's on the hard tyres, I believe. So let's just quickly check what everybody. Yeah. Husky is, and Donster on the hard tyres have stayed out. If he's got a fresh set of mediums, then I'd have come back in if I was Husky or Donster. Put a fresh set of mediums. They'll last the rest of the race. Yeah, Connor has come in. Let's see if he's going to obviously take his penalty. And let's see if he puts some fresh mediums on here. That could be, as I say, I think that could be good for him. Everyone else is going to be running on hards. Yeah, fresh mediums. He's only done 1 lap on those hards. But technically that's enough. He's used 2 different compounds, so he might have an advantage here with his pace. We'll have to see. Blue Goggy and JTK are out on obviously new tyres, but new hards. So it's definitely not over for Connor. You can say that, but it's going to be tough. He's going to be at the back of the pack, and he's going to have to make some moves pretty quickly. If he can do that, get up to 6th or 5th pretty quick, he's got a chance. Don't see Husky and Donster holding off those behind for too long because of the fact that they're on older tyres. I'm surprised. Even if Husky, he would have had to double stack behind Liam. I still think he should have come in if he's got fresh medium. So Connor's coming in again. Is he going to put hards on again? Is he not confident in the mediums, or? Yeah, he's put the hard tyres back on. Interesting. Yeah, I think those fresh mediums would have lasted. I'm not sure about this. This seems to be not a great move strategically here by Connor. I'd have stayed on the mediums. He went 16 laps on them, 15 laps. There's less than that left in the race. He'd have a big advantage on the restart. Yeah, I'm not sure that's the right decision. Anyway, let's get back to the front of the pack. Jessica and Mike have just left the session. They're both unable to finish this race with 10 left. We'll have to see with what we've got left, but honestly, I think that's a huge strategical error from Con. He's just about going to make it to the back of the pack, which is at least something. And there we go. Husky is off and running. Blue Goggy already trying to make a move on the Donster, side by side. He's going to about make it through. Oh, and they've but whoa! That's the Donster out, and Blue Goggy has certainly got big damage there. Another safety car. Yeah, look, he's got no front wing. Well, a perfect view of that. That is absolutely crazy. What are they doing? I know they're side by side jostling for position, but that is mental. What? You don't need to risk it all on lap 19. Lose the place if you have to. Blue Gog is lucky to still be in this race. The Donster is out. And, yeah, another safety car. You see people pitting again for mediums. We'll have to wait and see. Surely Husky comes in now. Even if it ends up putting him at the back of the pack, he's got to come in. He's on those old hard tyres. He knows he's going to be in trouble off a restart. No, he's staying. Is he staying out? Yeah, he stayed out. He's determined to make those hard tyres last. Connor's coming in for yet another pit stop. Oh no, that's Blue Goggy, sorry. Yeah, he's got to come in. He's got no choice. He's no front wing. It's going to be a set of mediums for Blue Goggy. That's going to be obviously a change of the front wing, but shown great pace all race, but don't know about the decision making from either himself or the Donster there. Didn't see who was at fault. We just saw there was a massive incident between the two. And as I've always said, safety cars, make more safety cars because of the restart. Probably this won't be a particularly long safety car. Maybe only this lap, hopefully, if Blue Goggy can get to the back of the pack quick enough. Husky's going to control the restart again. Problem that he's got is that JTK's tyres are so much fresher. And if JTK gets through quickly and Husky ends up holding everyone up, JTK's got a massive advantage. But we'll have to see. The safety car is going to stay out one more lap. I think that will be it. I think Connor's pitting in here. He is. He's going on those fresh mediums that he had. And the McLaren pit crew very busy today. Can't see what he put on there. Look. Yeah, they're mediums, look. There's 1 lap old mediums. I just don't know why he didn't just stay on them before. He's done 2 more pit stops than necessary, as far as I'm concerned. Well, I mean, you were side by side at the restart, turned 1, 2, and then in 3, it looked like, I don't know who did it to who, but like one of you had hooked, you know where the tyres get hooked, like somebody's front gets hooked with the back, and you both just, because of that, you can't turn, and you both went straight into the wall. I can't say who's at fault, or whether it was an incident, because I was riding actually on board with Blue Goggy at the time. But yeah, I think it was that. I'm sure you could put something in the incident if you feel like, obviously, he's done something a little bit naughty there. I think part of the problem was Don Stewart, and I think you see it now with Husky. You and Husky are on those older tyres, and people trying to make a move, and they think, oh, you're on older tyres, we'll just go for it, we'll get through. And sometimes the space isn't there, is it? And somebody's going to have to back out, and obviously nobody wants to be the one. Yeah, Elmo down into 9th now. Is he carrying damage? Did you... No, he looks alright, actually. If Petronal gets 3 seconds, and he's running in 4th position at the minute, that's unfortunate. Husky's managed to just about stay in front there of JTK. He's holding everyone up. And I would have thought JTK would have got through by now. Obviously, surely he's going to get through when DRS kicks in at the start of the next lap. Oh, the Ferrari having a bit of a... That's Liam's Ferrari having a bit of a dodgy moment. Both McLarens up to 6th and 7th, but I think Blue Goggy's going to get through as well, actually up into 5th. Yeah, there goes JTK. Liam's gone through as well. But those old tyres of Huskies. He's going to struggle, but I actually think he might be alright for a few laps now because DRS has kicked in. It might just be able to keep him in a good position. Connor's gone up to 5th position there. Just go down and have a look. You see side by side with Petronal. Oh, ooh, Blue Goggy as well. Made it through. So McLaren's really on the move, looking really quick. But I still think that Connor's done 2 pit stops more than he needs to. If he wins the race, then fair dues. But if he doesn't, then if he finishes anywhere other than 1st, or anywhere other than in front of JTK, then I think he made a mistake by pitting in as many times as he has. Here we go then. As Liam looks to take the lead of the race for the Ferraris again. Connor's put in the fastest lap of the race, a 1:10.002. Yep, Liam's gone in front here. Husky could do a bit of a favour for Liam as well, just so if him and JTK pull away, that's obviously good for Ferraris. Back down to Connor. So we've seen that he's not scared to make a move in these sectors, and there he goes through on Seth up to 4th. So be careful not to get into the back of Husky. I think it's only a matter of time before he gets through on Husky. Let's look behind there. Connor just trying to hold, yeah, just boxing Seth in a little bit so his teammate Blue Goggy can get through. That's very, very nice teamwork there from the McLaren. I think Husky's time in a podium position is about to be over. As you can see, Connor taking a lot more speed. Although I don't think he's going to make it on this particular lap. Needs to get through as quickly as possible here. Liam's leading the race, so he'll be on the back of JTK. Not going to be able to do it down here either. If he has another go in sector 2. But nearly 5 tenths down. So yeah, difficult. I don't know whether he's carrying any sort of damage. Not wing damage, but you know, side pods or something. It's going to slow him down. He's right on the back. It's just whether he can get past. He needs to get past quick as well. He doesn't want to overtake Husky and then be gapped the DRS. Sun's back out a little bit now, so not as overcast as it was before. Right, now he's got it. I think he's got it this time. Yeah, he's through. So now he's got a big chance now of... oh, the blue goggy's off. That's probably contact with Husky. They were side by side. Is he carrying damage? Doesn't look like it. I think he's alright. As JTK goes through on Liam. Liam's right on the back of the gearbox. Connor half a second behind the leaders. Right back in this race. He's got about 10.5 racing laps to get into first position to win this. I see this being a 3-way battle between these guys. And obviously Blue Goggy struggling at the back there, trying to get through on Ice One. Great work to get up where he was into 5th position, but contact through turns 1, 2 and 3 again. It's that sector of the track. We've spoken about it, and you've seen it's not easy. Here's where I'm still convinced that those mediums are going to be pretty good. Let's just check the age of everyone's tyres. So JTK's on 10 lap old hards. That's not too bad. Might struggle a little bit at the end. Connor's got 3 laps less in his mediums than JTK and Liam. So he could. It's going to be tight at the end of the race, depending on how the tyres drop off. And as we see Connor with the old 4-stop strategy. I think he had to take the penalty one just to get rid of it as quickly as possible, and there was a safety car out. That's fine. 2 of those pit stops I understand. The first one, when he got the 10 seconds, I understand why he came in there, and that was just a normal pit stop. But he strategised for that as Liam goes through into first position. But the other 2 I'm not sure about. I still think. So I think the 3rd one to go back on the hard tyres unnecessary, and I think you should just have stayed out on the mediums. He's right on the back now of JTK and Liam. Sees an opportunity, you know he's going to go for it. He's been doing it the whole race, in fairness. Blue Goggy back up into 6th. He's got quite a gap now to Husky in 5th, but good recovery. And in fairness, Blue Goggy's pace all race has been he's been as quick as the front runners. It's just obviously the incident of the restart not doing him any favours, and then again at the start of the lap he's had an incident with Husky in the Ferrari. Connor's getting close, but because he's 3rd, he's got him with DRS in front. It's difficult. I'm not slowing fast out here. No, he's not close enough. It'll be difficult, really difficult for him to pass. This is part of the problem that he's going to have now. Although he's probably going to try it here on the inside. Breaking late. Oh, and a touch. Oh, just keeps it under control there. He's done very, very well to keep that car under control. That's given JTK a little bit of an advantage. He probably feels he's safe for another lap. But yeah, Connor did well not to spin out himself and also not to take Liam out there. I understand why he made that move down the inside. It was on. Also, we can't count Seth out, by the way. It looked very good for the McLarens earlier, not so good for the Red Bulls in terms of the constructors. But look now, Seth is he gonna make a move? Oh, that's a big shunt there. Now Connor, where is he? Can't see. Yeah, he's dropped quite far back there. I wonder if he's got damage. I think he looks all right, but he ran into the back of the Ferrari there, and it's cost him a place. He's got to get back at the back of this pack as quickly as possible, which he has done in fairness. You see the gap to Husky now is over 2 seconds. I expect Blue Goggy's going to pass Husky at some point in the not too distant future, because he has looked quicker, to be fair, and with Ben's tyres must be starting to struggle. We start lap 31 momentarily. We're going to see 6 racing laps to go. Yep, Goggy's gone through on Husky. That's an expected pass. Elmo's going to try and have a go as well. We can have a look. I think he's too far back. Nothing between these front 4 though. Connor again is going to go down the inside. This time he's got 3 on Seth. Just love a pass in sector 2. I really like that. Some people just hold back and wait for the DRS, but look, Connor he's been very aggressive in his moves, as in the positions that he's been making the moves, but he's been successful with it and he's been clean, and you can't ask for more than that. He's running out of road though, with 5 laps left. And surely at some point he's got to make a move. He's going to be close to JTK here. Ooh, that was not giving each other a lot of space there. 10 seconds for iPhone for speeding in the pit lane. Surely he doesn't retire from the race. He's going to get points regardless. I'd just stay out. If you're going to finish last, bang some softs on and just try and put a fast lap. Oh, Connor with a bit of a snap there. Not wanting to get too close. It is JTK that he's chasing down. It's going to be a good finish to the race, this. Liam, half a second up on JTK. We go. DRS enabled. JTK makes the pass into first position. Liam covers himself for the double overtake from Connor. Again, another little touch there. Liam a little bit slower than Connor would like through turn 1. Might have a chance here. We've got caution in sector 1. What's happened there? That's Seth. Yeah, he was right on the back of everyone here. He's dropped down to 7th. A little bit of an incident there. There's a brilliant battle going on between 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th here as well. But obviously because these front 3, it's late on in the race and we're looking at who's going to potentially win the race, we're going to stick with these guys. Keep an eye out for any sort of move. Husky's managed to stick within DRS of Bulgogi as well. Bulgogi losing quite a bit of time to these front runners. He's probably as fast as them, but because he hasn't got any DRS, he's getting held up a little bit. As Elmo and Sefa side by side again. Both going to have DRS. Three laps to go now. Connor's giving everything he's got. At some point, he's going to have to at least try and make a move, you expect. JGK looks quite in control now. Going to go down the inside again. I think he's got it this time. Yeah, he has. As Ice One takes the fast lap on the softs. So I thought he would do. Get that extra point, so he's going to get 3 points instead of 2. That was, you know, if you know you're probably going to finish 9th out of 9 runners, get that fast lap. It's well done there. But here we go. Connor now directly behind JTK, and with the RS, this is going to be very interesting. He's got 2 laps in which to do this. Pretty close. He's got to not worry about Liam here. That's going to be the thing. He's got to just kind of ignore Liam. And I think he's got to make a move on this lap at the end of the lap. And then hold it. I think that's what he's doing. He's just holding back ever so slightly. Would be an incredible victory given all the circumstances of the race. Get close as possible. And if those hards are just slightly outperforming those mediums that Connor's got on. There we go then. He's had a really good exit, and DRS is about to be enabled. Is he going to get through? So Donster's left the session. Is he going to make a pass? JTK not leaving a lot of room. He's got this straight as well. He's got, again, contact. Everybody slowing right down and holding Connor up there through turn 2. He's gone round the outside, and that's Connor into first position on the last lap of the race. Here we go. It's down to this. Liam has managed to hold on to the pack here. He's in third. He's done really well. It's been a great race from Liam, to be fair. But Connor taking the lead on the last lap. Let's see. Not far to go now. JTK, he's going to be in trouble. I don't think that he's going to be able to do this by the time that they get over the start-finish line. There's going to be about half a second between the front 3 as well. That's a bit mental. So here we go. Round the last corner. And Connor has the advantage. JTK has had a decent exit. He's going to get a little bit of DRS. Connor holding off, holding the line. It's going to be side by side, and JTK takes it on the line. Literally on the line. Look at that. What, 500ths of a second between the front 2. That is incredible stuff. How he's done that. Wow, I mean, if the track's like 5 meters, if the start finish line's 5 meters further back, Connor's won that race. But as it is, JTK has come away with a race win. Incredible, unbelievable finish to this race. That was phenomenal. I thought Connor had it on the last lap, and JTK has just, he said no, he's not having that. First position. Wow, well done. we'll ignore that particular driver of the day, and we'll pick a proper one in a sec. So that's the top three. What a race, Brazil! It never fails, does it? It's always an amazing race. Never a dull race in Brazil. JTK extends his lead at the top of the championship. That's going to be 7 more points for him. And there's the actual standings. So JTK from Connor, from Liam. Blue Goggy there with a decent showing in the end, finishing 4th. Husky in 5th, doing well on those hard tyres. Then we got Seth up from 11th to 6th, which was a very good showing from him. Elmo finishing 7th, Patronal 8th, getting the fast lap in the end. Stealing it from Ice One on that last lap, who finishes 9th. And then we got the 3 DNFs from the Donster, Jessek and Mike. But my word, incredible. What a finish to this race. Unbelievable stuff. How close was that? That was such a brilliant race all the way through, start to finish. And that just shows, even though JTK's got a lead in the championship, it just shows how close these two are. They're both, there's nothing between them. I think my driver of the day, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this. I think we're gonna give it. I think we're gonna give it to Seth. I'll just. Yeah, I'm still coming down from that. That was a big race. Anyway, next week we've got Qatar, which is going to be equally as competitive, and it'll be equally as good a spectacle. It's a very nice circuit. So I hope everybody has a great week. I hope you really enjoyed the race as much as I did, because it was fantastic. And we'll see you for the penultimate race of the season from Qatar next week. You know where, same time, same place. Just before I go, quickly, just want to thank Hella High for letting me commentate on this league. Always fantastic racing here. And yeah, we'll see you next Tuesday.